A tale whispered through mist, memory, and melody. Our story begins in a quiet hamlet tucked into the curve of a green valley. The kind of place that doesn't appear on maps. Not anymore. Where thatched rooftops slope like sleeping animals, and the air is always tinged with the scent of wood smoke and damp earth. In this village, at the very center, stands an old stone well, older than the chapel, older even than the cobbled paths that wind between the cottages like ivy. The villagers call it Thornwell, but no one remembers why. Some say it was named after a bramble bush that once grew beside it, a wild rose curling around its stones. Others whisper that something ancient sleeps beneath the water, watching, waiting, listening. But what they all remember is that Thornwell sings, softly, sweetly, only at dawn. Not every day, not always the same tune. But when the morning mist curls low across the village green, and the sky begins to blush with pale gold, if you listen, truly listen, you might hear it. A hum, like the soft edge of a lullaby, a tone that seems to come not just from the stones or the water, but from deep, within the earth itself. It is said that in the Middle Ages, long, long ago, villagers believed water held memory, that springs, wells, and rivers remembered every footfall, every whispered word, every fallen tear, and Thornwell had heard much. It remembered births and prayers, weddings and wars, and so it sang, not for the living, but for what once was. On this night, our story sets sail in the hush just before dawn, when stars are fading and the village still sleeps beneath its blanket of frost. In a cottage near the edge of the green, wrapped in woolen sheets, a boy named Emeric stirs from sleep. Emeric is 12 winters old, with hair the color of barley and eyes as quiet as dusk. He has always listened more than he speaks, and this morning, something has pulled him from slumber, a sound barely there, like the breath of a melody carried on the wind. He rises from bed, his feet brushing the cool stone floor. He pulls on his cloak wool, worn, warm, and opens the wooden door. The world outside is soft, silver with mist, the trees outlined in frost lace. The thatched rooftops are crowned with quiet. And there, from the heart of the village, the sound grows clearer. A note, deep and low, like a cello made of stone. Another, higher, trembling like a harp string. The well is singing. Emeric walks barefoot through the dew-soaked grass. Each step is slow, deliberate. The world feels as if it's holding its breath. The well is waiting. Thornwell is made of ancient stones, each smoothed by centuries of hands and time. Ivy trails down its sides like green hair, and moss grows thick around the base like a sleeping cushion. Emeric kneels beside it, pressing his hand gently to the rim. It is warm, despite the cold. He leans forward, listening, and the music deepens, as though the well is singing to him.